141, when we sing those hallelujahs, this service is not about me, it's about us singing together, and it's about us harmonizing. And whether you read the words in English, whether you read the words in Hebrew, whether you sing the nigunim that we're gonna sing, it's about just being present, being here, wherever you are, in whatever space you are. Hallelujah, Bekocho, Hallelujah, Birkia Uzo, Hallelujah, Vigvurotav, Hallelujah, Kerov Gula, Hallelujah, Beteka Shofar, Hallelujah. Hallelujah, betofu machol, Hallelujah, beminim ve'ugav, Hallelujah, betziltzalei shama, Hallelujah, betziltzalei trua, Kolan shama tehallelujah, Kolan shama time. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. We rise, third line, page 143, on the bottom, Oziv Azimrat Yah, Adonai is my strength and my might, God is my deliverance. Oziv Azimrat Yah, Bye. may be seated. Anyone who has a need or desire to say Kaddish, please remain standing. We'll turn to the Kaddish on page 121. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yeruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam elomei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnatzeh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudesha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. So now we're going to start Shachrit. And the pattern in this service is that, again, you can sing the words on the page to yourself or out loud. You can sing the nigun that I'm singing or just be in your own space, but to just be present to whatever you're feeling, whatever's happening. And we're going to start with a nigun by our very famous Hazan, Mike Stein, as we prepare ourselves for Baruch Hu. Ya la la la, ya la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, page 149. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorach. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach le'olam. You may be seated. Ya la la la, ya la la la, la 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 la, la la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, yotzer or Place them close to your heart. We'll join together in Vahavienu, and then a very long, deliberate Shema. May our Bakat food Haaretz v'tolivenu komiyu Ya la 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 la. Sur Yisrael, Kuma ve'ezrat Yisrael, Uverechinu mecha, Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go Aleinu, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch
We begin the Amidah all together on page 159.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu Elohei Avraham v'Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chastei Avot Umevi Goel Livnei V'neihem Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Ufoked Umoshia Umagen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Metim Atah Rav Lehoshia Morid Hatah Mechalkel Chaim V'Chesed Mechaye Metim V'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Merofech Olim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot Umidomela Melech Memit Umechayet Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman Ata L'Hachayot Metim Baruch Atah Adonai Mechaye HaMetim Nekadesh et Shimcha ba'olam Kishem shemakti shimoto bishmei marom Kakatuv היה נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוכו הארץ כבודו אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול מתנשאים למצרפים נעמתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. במקומך מלכנו תופיע bimromav, uyaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, uyaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, uyaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. One more time. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
We turn to page 167 for the Kaddish Shalem.
Yitgadal v'yikra shemei Rabbah, v'yamad divrachar teviam lich malkote b'gayachonu v'yamachonu v'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kari v'imeru. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach, le'alam lamei amayayit. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudashah. Berich ulei lamikol v'katav v'shirata tushbachata v'nechmata damiran be'alem v'imeru. Titkabal salotona v'aton dechol Yisrael kodam v'hon v'yishmaya v'imeru. Yehei shlama rabba mishmaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru.
And we turn now to page 168 for the beginning of the Torah service. If you've been honored with an ark opening or carrying the Torah, please come forward at this time. The rest of us remain seated. Just at Shabbat 2.0, we do it a little differently. We're going to take the Torah from the ark. We're going to have somebody else do the Shema, right? He's doing the Shema? Yes. Yeah, all right. So Josh, okay, so Josh is going to do Shema. And we're going to, once we take the Torah from the ark and we start a Hakafah, we're going to leave the ark open, actually. So if people want to go up and say a prayer, you can go up. Now, I notice I didn't say a private prayer, because anybody that wants to go up to the ark, you're all going to have to go up at the same time. We don't have the same kind of time we have for Ne'ilah, for everybody to have their own space in front of the ark. But if you want to go up to the ark, you're more than welcome to do that. The rest of us begin the Torah service. Is anything that I've left out, Mimi?
No, I don't think so.
All right. The rest of us begin the Torah service on page 168.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai,
Ve'en kema'asecha.
malchutecha malchut kol olamim, u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam.
Please rise as the ark is opened.
Ki mitzion, tetzei Torah,
Take.
udvar Adonai mirushalayim. Ki mitzion, tetzei Torah, udvar Adonai mirushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo, Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. V'kedusha ki mitzion, tetzei Torah, udvar Adonai mirushalayim. Ki mitzion, tetzei Torah, udvar Adonai mirushalayim. We turn to page 170 on the bottom. Be anarapes, velishme kadisha, kadisha yakira, ana emar, tushbechan. Be anarapes, velishme kadisha, kadisha yakira, ana emar, tushbechan. Yehei Rava Odama.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Adonai Hagedula, v'Hagevura, v'Hatiferet, v'Hanetzach, v'Hahod, Ki chov hashamayim uvaretz, Ki chov hashamayim uvaretz, Lecha Adonai hamamlacha, v'yamid naseh lechol rosh, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu, Lehar Kocho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kocho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'imenu Lehar Kocho. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kocho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Lehar Kocho.
You may be seated. Which is a very polite way of saying, you said it, I didn't. But you may be seated, which is, all right. I'm actually going to, don't take out your chumash for a second. Don't take out your, I want you to take out your siddur. I want you to hold that, but you have one right next to you, Anita. Right there. Just grab that. I want you to turn, please, to page 76. Now, if this looks a little different than the regular Torah commentary, it's because it's Shabbat 2.0. And earlier this morning, we did a 45-minute text study about Kedusha, about holiness. And so we're going to do just a little bit this later morning, still morning, right? It's not noon yet. We're going to talk about Kiddush, right? We talked about Kadosh, we talked about holiness. Now I want to zoom in on one aspect, the Kiddush. Okay? So, when do we make Kiddush? Friday night? What? Holidays? Shabbat morning, right? There's actually a story in the Gemara. The rabbis were coming up with the formulations of Kiddush. And this rabbi he traveled from one place to another, and he said he wasn't really sure what Kiddush to do on Shabbat morning. So he got up, and he made an abbreviated Kiddush, and he looked around, and everybody said Amen and started drinking. He said, oh, good, I did it right. So even the rabbis of the Talmud sometimes didn't know exactly what to do. But I actually don't want to look at the specific bracha of Borei Pri Hagafen. I want to look at what comes before. So on page 76, we have the Friday night prayer. We have the Friday night Kiddush. Right? And how does it begin? It's Vayera Vayivoker Yom HaShishi. Taken from where? The Torah, but more specifically, Breshit and what? The story of creation. And it was evening, it was morning, it was day 6. Vayichulu Hashemayim Ba'aretz. And God finished the lands and the earth, right? The Shemayim Ba'aretz, the skies and the earth were finished. Now, take a look at the whole thing. But you can look at the English on page 76. The heavens and the earth and all that contain were completed. On the seventh day, God finished the work, ceasing from all work on the seventh day. Then God blessed the seventh day, making it holy. Right, I know. Okay. Where does it talk about Judaism? So on Friday night, the Kiddush we read is not about Judaism. It's a universal concept, this idea of Shabbat. It's a universal concept to rest on the seventh day. Yes, Danny? Breshit is not a Jewish, it's not about the creation of Judaism, it's about creation of the world. My point is, it's not tribal, it's universal. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. It applies to everyone. Now take a look at the next page. When we have rowdy bunch this morning, right, Roy? We have two texts here, right? One is in bigger letters at the top of the page, and one is in a little bit smaller on the middle of page 77. Now, all of this is about the Kiddush, about making, sanctifying not such great wine. Right? It's Manischewitz. Or if you're really lucky, it's Kedem or Keser if you're on the East Coast. Right? Better than Manischewitz. What? Right. The fact that we think Bartonura Moscato is a good wine tells you the sad state of kosher wines. Right. It's basically like going, ooh, this is a nice vintage bottle of Boone's Farm. Okay? Anybody know what Boone's Farm is? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, thank you. All right. Right. Basically, anyway, not going there. So, on page 77, we have the Shabbos morning. Right? We sing Vishamru, right? Chazan Mimi walks around and plays guitar, Vishamru, right? Which means what? To keep, to guard. And then the next paragraph starts with a different word. Zachor. Remember the Sabbath day. Right? So Friday night, it's a universal thing, Shabbat. But now, on Shabbos morning, it's about what? It's about the covenant between God and the Jewish people. It's about this idea of Shabbat as Oti Le'olam. It is a perpetual and eternal covenant between God and the Jewish people. Right? We actually say in our Amidah that God didn't give the Shabbos to other people. So we have this idea that everybody rests, but that Shabbat is a gift between God and the Jewish people. And throughout our times, right? Who knows I think it's Achad Ha'am, right? What was Achad Ha'am's very famous saying about Shabbat? More than the Jews have kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jews. There is something about it. It's not Heschel. No, it's not Heschel. There is something about the idea of Shabbat. There's something about taking a break, stopping our work, stop running on the treadmill, on the hamster wheel that goes around and around. If you've ever lived your life without Shabbat, what do the weeks look like? Sorry? What do you mean? Right, they just go one from the next, right? Or they just kind of streamline. You go one week to the next week, and it's no real separation. But if you have Shabbat in some form or other, if you mark it as a different, you separate it out, lahavdil ben kodesh l'chol, you separate between holiness and profane and ordinary. Your week goes and then stops, and then goes and then stops. And it is a gift. And with all gifts, it's how we appreciate it. It's how we take it. So on this Shabbat, as we do things a little differently, as we do Shabbat 2.0, and we read the idea of Kedoshim, of holiness, think about how you can bring holiness into your Shabbat. What would a holy Shabbat look like for you? And it may look different, may look the same as others, but it's a way to keep this gift between God and the Jewish people. Shabbat Shalom. We begin our Torah reading now on page 696, chapter 19, verse 15.
You want me to do it? I can do it, Azor. Do you want me to do it right now? I'm doing it. 5, 4. Amen.
אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בהרבנו מכל העמים, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Amen. Lo ta'asu avel b'mishpat, lo tisa p'nei dal, velo tedar p'nei gadol bezedek, tishpot amitecha, lo tele krachil be'amecha, lo ta'amud al dam re'echa, ani Adonai. Lo tisna et achicha bilvavecha, hocheak tohiak et amitecha, velo tisa alav chet. Lo tikom velo titor et bnei amecha ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha ani Adonai.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, והי עולם נותר בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. The second Aliyah can be found on page 697, chapter 19, verse 19.
Rivka bat Hanashira Sheni.
Oh, I forgot to put on my thing. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach. Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'elam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ata et hukotai tim shmoru behemtecha lo tarbiya kil ayin sadecha lo tizra kil ayim uveged kil ayim sha'atnes lo ya'ale alecha ve'ish ki yishkavet isha shichvat zera ve'ish shivcha necherefet leish Behofte lo nitata o hufsha lo nitanla bikoretie lo yumetu ki lo hupasha behevi et asham lo ladonai el petach ohel moed el asham behiper alav hakohen be'el ha'asham lifnei Adonai El chata o asher chata v'nislach lo mechatato asher chatat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. The third Aliyah can be found on page 698, chapter 19, verse 23.
From Orange County.
Avraham, Devorah, Abraham, Devorah, Shlishi.
Baruch hu Adonai hamborach.
Baruch Adonai hamborach le'elam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamborach le'elam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'nasan lanu es Torato. Baruch atah Adonai nosein haTorah. Amen.
Lekitavo'u el ha'oretz untatem kol eitz ma'akol va'araltem orlatoho et pirio shalosh shanihim yelachem arelihim lo ye'achel uvashana harevi'ihit yehe kol pirio kadosh kodesh hilulihim le'adonai uvashana ha mishihi tokelu et pirioho lehosif lachem tavuato ani Adonai Elohechem lo tokeluhu al hadaham lo tenachashuhu vekol velo teonenu lo ho takifu te'ahat roshechem velo ho tashkihit ehet pe'at zechaneha veseret la nefesh lo titenuhu titenu vivsarhem uk tohovet ka'aka lo titenu bachem ani Adonai el tehalel et al tehalel et bitecha lehasnota velo tiznehe haoret umale aha haoret zimaha et shabetota tishmoru umikdashihi tira'u anihi anihai altif nuhu el ha'ovot ve'el ha'ideonihim al tevakshuhu letom aha bivchem an vachem anihi Adonai Elohim mipanehe seva takuhum vehadar tehaha penehe zeken veyare ta me Eloheha ani Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher nasan lanu toras emes, v'chaye olam notapis sochenu. Baruch atah Adonai nosein haTorah.
Amen. The fourth Aliyah can be found on page 700, chapter 19, verse 33. Right, Sean? Right, Sean. That's right.
Okay.
Yisrael, Revi'i.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
This Torah reading is to honor my father, Ira Epstein, who left our midst 1 year ago this morning.
May his memory be a blessing.
Thank you. Amen. V'chi yagur itcha ger be'artzachem, lo tonu oto, ke'ezrach mikem yihiyeh lachem, hagar itchem, ve'ahavta lo kamocha, כי גרים חייתם בארץ מצרים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, לא תעשו אבל במשפט, במידה, במשקול ובמשורה, מאזני צדק אבני צדק, איפת צדק, והין צדק יהיה לכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, ושמרתם את כל חוקותי ואת כל משפטי, ועשיתם אותם, אני אדוני.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
We're going to pause from our Torah reading this morning to turn our attention to those who need some healing. We're going to sing the Mishaberach prayer. If there's anybody that you can have in mind who's suffering from physical ailments, mental illness, eating disorder, addiction, whatever spiritual or physical malady they may have, now is the time to sing the Mishaberach all together.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mikol HaBracha Leimotenu, may the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We send prayers of healing to Aaron Yehuda ben Chaya Hinda, Naomi bat Sarah, Elon Shayot, Yaakov ben Rachel, Beverly Bowie, Leah bat Moshe, Dov Ber ben Israel Chaim, Tia Roberts, Meir ben Leib, Stuart Dater, Pesach ben Tzvi Leah, Susan Stavis, Avram ben Feigl, Dina bat Yocheved, Chaya Marshaya, bat Shmuel v'Rachel, Howard Klockman, Rachel bat Penina, Yosef Asara bat Leah, Melech bat Beryl, Chana Leah bat Poria, Rivka, Sheva bat Tova, Carson Bills, Maya bat Yael, Brianne Franchot, Cliff Schwartz, Ava Dodson Schwartz, Leah bat Yitzchak v'Yehudit. If you have somebody you'd like to add to their prayers, please stand in your place and we'll come to you. Yet? 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 For all the names we mentioned and all the names we didn't, we offer prayers of refuah shlema, a full and speedy recovery of body and spirit, refuah nefesh and refuah. You may be seated. The fifth Aliyah can be found on page 701, chapter 20, verse 1.
Chayel ben Yehuda Avabatya
Yehudit bat Raful.
Yehudit Bat
Raful.
Rafur Shishi Hamishi
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamborach. Baruch Adonai Hamborach Leolam Baed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe lemor ve'el bnei Yisrael. Tomar ish mi bnei Yisrael umin hager hagar beYisrael asher yiten mizaro lamolech mot yumat am haaretz yirgemuhu va'even va'aven va'ani etein et panai ba'ish hahu v'hichrati oto mikerev amo ki mizaro natan lamolech leman tamei et hamikdashi uchalel et shem kodshi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. The sixth Aliyah can be found on page 701, chapter 20, verse 4.
Esaf ben Zvi Masha bat Abraham Bekela Shishi Baruch Hu et Adonai Havorach.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ve'im ha'ele yalimu am ha'aretz et enehem min ha'ish hahu betito mizaro lamolech levilti hamid oto besamti ani et panai ba'ish hahu uvmishpachto vehichrati oto ve'et kol hazonim אחריו לזנות, אחרי המולך מקרב עמם. והנפש אשר תפנה אל האבות ואל הידעונים לזנות אחריהם, ונתתי את פני בנפש ההיא, והכרעתי אותו מקרב עמו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
The seventh Aliyah can be found on page 701, chapter 20, verse 7. Do. Yeah, I'm due.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. והתקדשתם, והייתם קדושים, כי אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ושמרתם את חוקותי, ועשיתם אותם, אני אדוני מקדישתם. כי איש אשר יקלל את אביו ואת אמו מות יומה, אביו ואמו קילל דמו בו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
Okay, so somebody had a birthday this
Yeah.
week.
Somebody had a birthday
Somebody,
this week.
Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Ve'od Harbe.
Thank you, thank you.
Come on over here. Come over. You get all. Amen.
The Maftir Aliyah can be found, it may sound familiar, can be found on page 701, chapter 20, verses 7 through 9.
Okay.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Ambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natam lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Amen. Vehit kadishtem v'yitem kedoshim ki ani Adonai Elohechem ushmartem et chukotai va'asitem otam ani Adonai mikadishtem ki ish asher yikalel et aviv ve'et imo mot yomat aviv ve'imo kilel damacho.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai noten ha'torah.
So while we get ready for the Hagban Galila, I'm going to make a little announcement. So you see all these Torah readers. Some are newish. Some are veterans. And for those of you who have always wanted to learn Torah trope, starting June 6th, on Thursdays we're going to have a learning trope class that ends right before the High Holy Days. So I hope you'll join us, and Yasher Koach to all our readers. And now,
Please rise as the Torah is raised and dressed.
Vizot HaTorah asher sa Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai eyad Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 tziva lanu Moshe. Torah,
Tziva lanu Moshe. The Haftarah for this morning can be found on page 706. Okay, you may be seated.
Yeah.
And the Haftarah for this morning can be found on page 706. It comes from the book of Amos, or Amos, and it is verses, chapter 9, verses 7 through 15.
So our tradition is that we sing the blessings together with the... Okay, for live stream. We're going to sing together the blessings with David. Then David does the Haftarah, and we'll sing the blessings, which are truncated. The first blessing before, first blessing after, and the last. Okay.
I just want to say this is my very first Haftarah since my bar mitzvah. This is my bar mitzvah Haftarah. Thank you. So I hope I earned your fountain pens today. Thank you. Yeah. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar בנביאים טובים ורצה ודבריהם הנאמרים באמת. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בתורה ובמשה עבדו ובישראל עמו ובנביאי האמת והצדק. הלוך יבנה חושים אתם לי בני ישראל נאום אדוני. הלא את ישראל העליתי מארץ מצרים ופלישתים מכפתור וארם מקיר. הנה אדוני אלוהים בממלכה החטאה והשמדתי אותה מעל פני האדמה. אפס כי לא אשמיד את בית יעקב נאום אדוני. כי הנה אנוכי מצווה והניותי בכל הגויים את בית ישראל כאשר ינוע בכברה לא ייפול צרור הארץ. בחרב ימותו כל חטאי עמי האומרים לא תגיש ותקדים בעדנו הרעה. ביום ההוא אקים את סוכת דוד הנופלת וגדרתי את פרציהן בהריסותיו אקים ובניתיה כימי עולם למען ירשו את שארית אדום וכל הגויים אשר נקרא שמי עליהם. נאום אדוני עושה זאת. הנה ימים באים נאום אדוני וניגש חורש בקוצר ודורך ענבים במושך הזרע והטיפו ההרים אסיס וכל הגבעות תתמוגגנה. ושבתי את שבות עמי ישראל ובנו ערים נשמות וישבו ונטעו כרמים ושתו את יתנם ונטעתים על אדמתם ולא ינטשו עוד מעל אדמתם אשר נתתי להם. אמר אדוני אלוהיך ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל העולמים צדיק בכל הדורות האל הנאמן האומר ויעשה המדבר ומקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Shabbat Shalom. I would just like to mention that it's also my husband Jeff's anniversary of his bar mitzvah portions, right? So they could have been twins doing this. Oh, and Ken. Oh my gosh. Well, mazel tov. Mazel tov. Yes.
The
Yes.
worst parsha to have is a bar mitzvah.
That's why you remember it so well, probably. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Welcome to our 2.0 service. Isn't it fun? It is fun. So this coming week, we have a lot to do. On Tuesday, the Men's Club invites you to their annual Scotch tasting program at 7:30. Awesome. And call an Uber. Everyone's welcome. You don't have to be no children, anyone else can come. Please join them at 7:30 on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. And Wednesday is our next big question with Rabbi Goldstein at 7:30. What's our big question this time? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Oh. Yeah. Sounds like a good one. So please join us for that.
You're going to make comments. Make them funny.
Yeah.
What?
Is there an age limit?
If there were an age limit, we'd never have a minyan. So no, there's no age limit.
So also on Friday night, it's of course our every third Shabbat. It's our Shabbat in Israel at 8 p.m., not 8 a.m. And we will have special guests from the IDF here to speak to us. Next Saturday morning, our Shabbat service starts at our usual time, 9:15 a.m., and we will honor our terrific rabbinic intern, soon-to-be rabbi, and he's in Shabbat Club right now, Jonathan Hodson. So please join us. Yeah. And also in the afternoon, we'll be celebrating the bat mitzvah of Leah Berger. Information, that's at 4:45. Information on all Temple Aliyah events can be found where? In the Kol Shabbat. Thank you. And our website, the Kol Shabbat. And today, Women of Aliyah, they did not put, oh yes, just let me, I'm getting there. Afterwards, after our service, please join us in Lubin Hall for our service and Rebbe's, after the service for our lunch and Rebbe's Tish. The Women of Aliyah invite you to stay after lunch for a very helpful program called Creating Peace by Creating Space with Donna Barold and Monica Marks. So please join us. Thank you to David, Lorch, and Phil Gans for being such wonderful ushers this morning. Lastly, I'd like to remind everyone to please say no to electronics as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We continue on page 177 as we say a prayer for our country. Our God and God of our ancestors, with mercy accept our prayer on behalf of our country and its government. Pour out your blessing upon this land, upon its inhabitants, upon its leaders, its judges, officers, and officials who faithfully devote themselves to the needs of the public. Help them understand the rules of justice you have decreed, so that peace and security, happiness and freedom will never depart from our land. We turn now to the next page as we sing a prayer for the state of Israel. Avinu Shebashamayim.
Avinu Shebashamayim,
Sur Yisrael v'go'alo, Ba'arechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Ge'ulateinu. Avinu Shebashamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'alo, Ba'arechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Ge'ulateinu. Avinu Shebashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them. Crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen.
Avinu shebashamayim, Sur Yisrael v'go'alo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Ge'ulatenu.
We turn to page 181 for the Ashrei.
So pick a part, okay? Any part. Just go with it. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, od yehalelu chasela. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Hear it. Oh, yehalelu chasela. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha. Ashrei, Ashrei, Ashrei yoshvei beitecha.
We turn to page 183. Please rise as we return the Torah to the Ark. If you've been honored with an Ark opening or carrying the Torah, please come forward at this time.
Yehalelu et Shem Adonai ki nizgav shemo levado hodo aleh. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. La
Please stay standing as we turn to page 184 at the bottom of the page for the Chatzi Kaddish before Musaf.
Yitkadav yikra shemei Rabbah v'yamad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malechutei v'chayachon v'yamechon v'chayei l'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'yimeru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shemei dekudsha. Berichu leila mikol v'gata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'yimeru.
The Musaf Amidah. This is the time for prayers from the heart, personal reflections, meditation, or the words of the Amidah found in the Siddur on page 185 through page 192. We continue on page 203 with the Kaddish Shalem.
Yitkara v'yikra shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yom adi v'rachirotev yom nifmachotev b'chayachon yom achon v'chayed chol beit Yisrael b'agalau v'zman kari v'imeru Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam alam me'amayayid Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudashah Brichulei lamin kobukata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alam v'imeru Titka bal salo tahon v'atahon decho Yisrael kodam v'hon devishmaya v'imeru Yehei shlam araba min shmaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imeru Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru.
Amen. Please rise as we turn to page 205 for the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol latet gedula leotzer breshit shelo asanu ki goyei ha'aratzot velo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu kecho hamonam v'anachnu koreim u'mishtacharim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu Jehu notes shamayim ve'osed haaretz u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim imal ushkin atuzo v'gove meromim u'Eloheinu einod emet malkeinu efezulato kakatuv v'torato v'yadet hayom ve'hashemotam elevavecha ki Adonai hu Elohim
Bum, bum, bum.
b'shamayim imah
Ve'al ha'aretz, ve'al ha'aretz, mitachat.
Ein od. Okay, take while they're up. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed.
Ve'ne'emar ve'haya Adonai ve'melech al kol ha'aretz.
Bayom
ha'hu,
Bayom
ha'hu,
yiyeh
yiyeh
Adonai echad. U'shemo echad.
You may be seated. In our community this week, we remember the lives and commemorate the yard sites of Marion Brownstein, Ira Epstein, Umbertina de Barrias, Celeste Formelat, Sarah Jacobs, David Mintz, Milton Stiebel, Robert Teplitz, Eliseo Vigil, Ruth Black, Murray Bruce, Harry Edelstein, Cecily Flammer, Sidney Glassman, Lila Rubin, Harold Steinberg, Sam Steinberg, Julie Stern, Rose Wagner, Fischel Zolantz, Herman Klagsbrunn, Ruth Nagin, Libby Orloff, Ann Schwartzberg, Eva Schollklapper, Marjorie Sperling, Louis Dine, Al Epstein, Neil Foreman, Michelle Messinger, Dan Nachbar, Avram Wasser, Saul Cohen, Ludwig Glick, Joel Hellman, Sophie Hursk, Aranka Rubin, William Shinbane, Pauline Zelkin, Celia Campbell, Rose Taub, and Abe Sedley. May all of their memories and lives be for a blessing. On behalf of the entire congregation, our condolences go out to Allison Becker and her husband Eli on the loss of Allison's father. All those who have a need or desire to say the Kaddish, whether you're at home and this is your community, we'll answer Amen with you. If you're in the shul, we turn to page 207. We recite the mourner's Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei techol beit Yisrael, va'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olamei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudasha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. All right, everybody stand up. We're going to get close. We're going to say Kiddush on Hamotzi. Come together if you want to form
So get
a circle.
close. And also, I just want to mention the Horwitz family who's here, who's also suffered a loss. Natalie is our associate director. I'm not sure what the title is, but her family also, I know that her in-laws, including her father-in-law, who we miss terribly, always came for this service, and so we send you our love as well.
All right. Come on in, get close. You can make a circle, or at least a Jewish circle, which is kind of oblong. A Jewish circle is like a Jewish sliver. It doesn't exist. One circle, not concentric. Et Hashavat la'asot et Hashavat le'dorotam berit olam. Ay, 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 beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, uvayom hashevi'i Shabbat vayinachash, uvayom Shabbat vayinachash. Ay, 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 ay. I got it. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Adonai et Yom HaShabbat vayikadshehu savri chaverai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Just drink it. Amen. All right, now we're going to wash our hands as they did to prepare themselves in the great temple for the sacrifices. This is a ritual washing, not for cleanliness, because there's no Purell or soap. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yad. Amen. Call electricity. Oh, look, it's not matzah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. The Teavon.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Ay, ay, ay. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Thank you, Richard Casa, for playing drums. Shabbat shalom for percussion. Shabbat shalom, and welcome, Dina Rosenberg. Shabbat shalom, Rabbi Dina Rosenberg. La 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Buen Shabbat.